Optimistically waiting.
If not, we'll have a typical damsel in distress situation. Y'all can rescue her later. Um,
Yay.
so, uh, Poochie and Skull, both of y'all have been out hunting, your party trapping. Uh, Somehow, Skull, you've gotten trapped with the very talkative, very energetic Poochie. The day itself has been pretty good, but a storm has been blowing in. Somewhere along your checking your trap line, you've actually lost your party. You don't know where they are. As y'all move forward and into a beautiful, not necessarily beautiful, but what looks to be a comfortable cavern. Well, not a cavern, but like a little cave per se. It fits both y'all comfortably as the rain starts to pour. It's roughly mid-afternoon. For you, Darren, you and your party, about 300 people or so, aboard the trading vessel, the Mary Dawn. Um, yes. Um, y'all have been sailing back from Casal after a very successful trading thing. You have received a letter from somebody else. You know what that letter's about. Everything was going good
Oh,
till about 3 days ago. In the storm, y'all could see very dark clouds and look like a storm. For midsummers, it's not uncommon for this part of the sea to be in a storm. You're currently sailing a place called the Glistening Ocean, or Sea. Um, on your sailing into this, at first it wasn't bad, but each day it's gotten worse and worse to where everybody's now taking turns with the manual pumps pumping water out the ship as it's taking on water every day. You're sitting there right now, mid-afternoon, listening as the ship rides up one wave and into another as it comes up again and I mean these are like 30-foot swells. This ship is rocking. You can hear the wood creaking and cracking. For a dwarf who's used to living underground, the sounds of wood cracking, as you would know from mines and stuff, is a bad sound.
yeah, that and on open water.
Yes.
I am not
As
having a good time.
as y'all are sailing slowly through here, taking each one, you can hear as the footsteps on deck are going back. People beside you are vomiting constantly. Uh, you especially remember this one wood elf who seems to be constantly vomiting through this whole ordeal. And you matter of fact, they've probably gotten vomit on you too.
Can I like haul him from the scruff of his neck and put him in my own room?
You mean there is no rooms? There's the captain's
Put him in a
quarters,
corner.
and there is the area you're in, which is technically a bunch of not even bunk beds, a bunch of bunk hammocks,
I drag him by his
and
collar
it's a
into
her.
her into a corner.
Just leave that they reluctantly go with you. Put them in the corner. They're not doing too good. As you look out, as you get a little look, you can see now from like this little teeny glimpse you can see outside from where the ship is a converted galley. It probably would have had weapons here at one time, right? You can see out above decks just a little bit. As you watch as this thing comes up a huge ass wave and just plummets. As you can hear as the ship almost sounds like you hear creaking and cracking from the underneath the ship right now. And then you hear the very faint, but you can hear somebody yelling "Land ho!" aboard deck. Um, from what you get looking up, there's land spotted, but all along the coast is rocks. Hundreds of rocks.
Can I thank my God that we found land and survived the storm?
You can.
Thank you.
As you continue on, the captain of the ship, you can hear him yelling orders and stuff, watching the land, trying to find a place to go into port, go necessarily to lay anchor, like some kind of lagoon or something. As night draws in and it gets dark, and you can still hear these huge waves hitting against y'all. Most people have now turned to their gods and are praying.
I tell them very confidently, don't worry. Mine's got this ship because I'm here.
It's probably around 1 or 2 a.m. Poochie
Holiday. Yes.
and
Friend?
and Skull, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Both of y'all are sleeping. Or not sleeping, but y'all taking your time, relaxing, as you can hear a loud cracking and then shattering of what sounds like 100 trees just shatter in half from the coast. Perception checks, both of you.
Okay, 9.
Okay.
I
12.
heard the sound though.
Yes, you heard the sound of what sounded like 1,000 trees breaking at once, because that's not hard to miss. Poochie, you do
Holy
hear,
Eleanor, what's that sound?
you almost hear what sounds like the sounds of screams on the wind. Yeah, your ancestors are probably coming for you right now. They're really mad for some reason. They're coming for you. That's exactly what's going through your head.
What's wrong, Poochie? Have you finally condoned for your sins? What's that look?
Don't worry, it's nothing. We're okay. We'll be okay, Sko.
Don't. It's probably just thunder, you moron.
As Darren, as you're sitting there, you're riding in the ship. It's around 1 or 2 o'clock.
Riding what?
You're in the ship, riding it.
Oh,
As
okay.
all of a sudden, you feel the wave come up as the ship hits, as you can just hear the snapping of wood. One right after the others. You realize this was a huge fucking drop. As now you look up, and up the cargo hold where y'all are sleeping, where it once was more wood, you now see water and waves. And you now see the other half of the ship turn sideways to you.
Shit.
As there are screams, you can see people in the water. You watch as these great big boxes are shattered full of gold just spewing into the water. You watch as these elegant wines and this jewelry and all this amazing stuff that y'all have traded for and all this. Your payment's in there, by the way.
Oh shit. What am I wearing again? I need to check. Okay, I need to check what I'm wearing. Because I want to know if we can go in the water. Wait. Common clothes. Chain. Okay, never mind.
Your best bet is to hold on to some damn boards right now.
Okay. Can I pray to my God and ask him what I need to do?
Sure. Make a religion check. Skull, you still in here with us? I think she dropped.
12.
12. Okay. You pray to your God.
I tell him, I'm gonna die. Please help. What do I do?
Okay. You do that, and as soon as you say that, a door literally breaks off and falls at your feet.
Yeah, motherfucker! I jump on.
Around that time, you watch now as the other half of the ship is horizontal now, sideways to y'all, and is going down.
I swear, I have like chaotic neutral Jesus on my side.
As all of a sudden as you grab onto your door, you see this wood elf who's been vomiting all day grabs a hold to it with you, clearly scared to death.
I turn to him and say, if you throw up at me, I'm kicking you off this door.
Wait, are you guys Titanicing?
Yes.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, if you throw up at me, I'll kick you off this door.
So, as you say that, all of a sudden the boat hits something, and you and her are thrown from the boat.
Hmm?
You watch now as the bow of the ship that you were on is slammed into what looks to be almost like a reef of some kind, like a rocky reef, and is now shattered. As y'all two are thrown from the thing, and the huge waves and stuff, she slips off the door, and you don't know where she goes. As you are slammed into the shore and black out.
Why don't I black out?
Head trauma.
Skull. After hearing all of this tonight, you do hear a second shattering of trees and sounds like more are falling. Poochie.
Yes.
I need to open up a character sheet real quick.
Okay.
Poochie's the name of my friend's dog, by the way. So it's a little difficult for me.
You can call me Coco.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Okay. 5.
You believe right now that the sounds of this shattering is a giant monster stepping on trees coming for y'all.
Skosko, we have to leave right now.
Towards the sound?
No. Let's
Then
leave.
where are we gonna leave to?
Let's go. Let's find somewhere. We have to go right now. Let's go. Don't worry, I'll protect you. I love you.
You'll protect
Skosko.
me?
I'll protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Please run.
Run where?
Somewhere.
Skull.
Okay, I'm gonna look out.
Skull.
I'll go with you.
Give me an intelligence check yourself.
Hold on, it's got... Oh, why are my rolls so horrible? Straight intelligence is a 13.
I guess I just die then.
You get the idea that the only way out this cave is straight towards the noise. And that most likely...
The only way out the cave is towards the noise. We could go back into the cave. Wait it out.
Also, as you look out the cave, rain is coming down heavy. Trees are whipping back and forth. It could just be some bad wind snapping dead trees in half for all you know.
I'm gonna drown.
It's probably thunder.
Go. Maybe if we dig a hole and bury ourselves in the hole, then we'll be safe.
Okay, you do that, and I'll look at what you're doing and follow your example. Okay?
Okay. Start
I'd
like to
digging
stealth.
hole with my bare hands in
I'm
the cave.
stealthing,
thing.
Cat, I can already see if it says a different tone.
non-natural 20.
No, that's
I'm stealthing.
Oh, you're hidden.
Okay, I try to sneak out the cave to look for the sound while she's burying herself.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
What would you roll in digging a hole?
No, it's not. Perception.
It's Poochie's
18.
18? With disadvantage?
Yeah. Without disadvantage, it would have been a non-natural 20.
Looking out, as you come out, there seems to be, because this cave's like probably about 10 meters or so from the shoreline itself, like from where the sand starts, if you will. As you look out, there seems to be something new on the beach, down the beach by about 200 or 300 meters down the beach. Seems to be a bunch of trees.
Okay. I walk. It just looks like just trees.
From this distance, yes, it looks like trees have been just looks like trees.
Probably been knocked down by the wind. I'm gonna go back to the cave.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I am digging a hole.
Okay, I see
worry,
Coco digging her hole.
Yeah.
How
I
else?
think I found a good place for you to hide.
Oh, where?
There's some trees on the beach.
Oh.
Like have fallen
What?
off of. They're not standing anymore. They're like sitting down. So maybe you could go
So
hide under
we
them.
could dig a hole under the trees and hide in there,
Yes.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, I want you to run first. To protect
Okay.
me.
Okay. Okay. Runs to thing.
So you run towards the trees.
Yes.
Alright. As you run towards the trees,
By the way, I have my whip like tied around her waist, just holding her.
Got you.
It's a leash.
As y'all are running down, check this. The waves are pretty bad right now. I mean, they are definitely blowing stuff in. As you start to get closer to it, Skull, because you can see it really first. One of those trees has great big white, almost looks like fabric hanging from it. Like, but bigger than you ever seen. It looks like a white sheet almost, but bigger than you could ever imagine. It looks all torn up. It looks almost man-made, like it's been made by gnomes or something. As you look now, the things you thought trees were actually carved logs.
Yield, boy, yield.
Oh, what is it, Skull?
Something's not right. There's logs. It's not trees, it's logs.
Yeah, what is the difference between a log and a tree? A log's just a tree. It's made of wood. It's just a tree. Don't worry, Skull. Let's go on. I'll hide you.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
Okay, hide
Let's
me,
go.
yes.
Okay, runs towards thing again.
As y'all get closer, there are Skull, because Poochie here doesn't have the best perception in the world. What's your passive perception?
13.
8.
Oh god. Oh god.
As you start getting closer, there are bodies everywhere along the shore. Hundreds of bodies. Or I should say dozens, sorry, of bodies. And they're weird. They're not gnomes. They're elves. They're dwarves. They're, to a degree, a few dragonborn as well. All along the shore. Most of them seem dead.
Poochie, anything you see
Yes.
from now on is a dream.
Oh, wow. Was I dreaming the whole time?
You're still dreaming. It's
Oh
all
my
in your
gosh.
imagination.
Can I fly? Do you think I can climb onto these trees? And
You can
jump
climb
off
onto the log.
Cool. Climbs onto log. I've always wanted to climb onto a log.
Intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah, it's you.
3.
Yeah, that's not a log. That's a dead dwarf. Or would you think
It's
to be
all
a
in
dead
her
dwarf?
dreams.
As you come up to him, Spike, you start coughing, Darren. The log's coughing.
Ah!
It's all in your dreams, Poochie. Run back to the cave. Go, go, go.
No, I have to protect you, Sko.
Cat.
From this
Protect me,
mysterious coughing
I
log.
see this thing. I grab its leg.
By the way, they're both talking in a language you don't understand.
That's fine. I reach up and I grab its leg.
Athletics check for you. Acrobatics for Poochie.
23.
1 second. $20 plus 6. That's a 25.
Yeah, Poochie, all of a sudden this log just reaches up and grabs you. You try to jump, but you just can't.
Oh my gosh, Sko, is this still a dream?
Yes, it's still a dream. It's getting all bad. I reach up to the hand and I pull it, try to pull it up. Try to pull it off of Poochie and try to pull it up.
Do I see these things?
Athletics versus athletics. Both of y'all roll me an athletics check.
I have a +6.
17.
Non-natural 20.
You can't. He ain't looking. This, as you recognize it now as a dwarf, it's not letting go for anything.
It changed my language to common. Oh,
God. What languages do you know?
I know Common, Gnomish, and Elvish.
Okay.
I say, no, stop. Stop holding her. Stop it. Don't do it.
In what language?
Stop.
You understand what she's saying.
Can I tickle the log, though?
Darren.
Yep.
You now, coming to your consciousness, do recognize these creatures. These are gnomes. But it's weird, because most gnomes you've seen are slaves and pets of the Blood Elves.
These ones aren't.
No, these look like they've got weapons and stuff. At this point, they are in a better position than you are right now. You are half drowned, laying on a beach.
I let go and go, I apologize. I was coming to my senses, and I didn't know what was crawling on me.
I don't know what's crawling on you either, to be honest.
Oh my gosh, the talking log!
It looks like a gnome.
This is the best dream I've ever had.
Did she fall off a tree?
Maybe when she was younger.
Wait, can I reach down and try to taste the log? I've always wanted to know what they taste like.
Okay.
But I've never wanted to taste one in real life.
I see the face coming, and I grab it by the face and push backwards.
And I try to lick the hand.
You get a good lick. It tastes like a no. It has like a skin texture. At this point, you're starting to get the idea. This isn't a log. This might be a person, like another gnome, but deformed and bigger.
Like in 3 seconds, you'll wake up from your dream. 1, 2, 3.
No! Oh, good morning. Hello. Wow.
I thought that was my cue to knock her out.
Real life is exactly like a dream.
I know, it's strange. Who are you and where did you come from? Not you, Poochie.
Oh.
I was on a ship.
And?
It crashed, apparently.
Why are you coming to our territory?
I think we were trading. I don't know, I was just the guard of the ship.
Poochie, this is a gnome. Not a gnome, sorry, a dwarf. We're gnomes. This is a dwarf.
Cat?
Oh my gosh.
This is even
better than the dream.
Cat, I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Darren?
Yep.
As far as you know, the closest civilization to you was almost 2.5 more weeks via boat. You, as far as you know, you're stranded on a desert island, surrounded by gnomes.
He's an outsider. We can't take him home. I switched to Gnomish, by the way. I'm speaking in Gnomish.
Wait, secrets don't make friends.
I think we should leave it.
I think we should take it home. I want to keep it. Can I keep it, Skosko?
The elders wouldn't like you keeping it.
But we don't have to tell them.
What do you mean we don't have to tell them?
We don't have to tell them.
Fine, we could bring it to the cave and feed it occasionally.
Yes. I've always wanted a pet. Wait. Do you think this one will bite me?
Cat?
Probably. Don't put your hand too close to the mouth.
Cat?
Oh.
Can I insight check their conversation in another language?
Give an insight check to them. What exactly?
You can check the tone, I suppose.
Yeah, you can check the tone.
Yeah, I'm looking for the tone. Okay, 13 plus what? My perception.
I think the screaming you guys heard was my chair.
14.
14. From the general look of them, they seem to be discussing something. It doesn't seem like they're planning your demise. But it seems like they're probably discussing what to do with you.
If I could pipe in for a minute.
What gnome?
No?
What? Sorry. I don't know why I keep thinking you're gnome. What dwarf?
It looks like you guys are discussing what to do with me.
What do you eat? Do you like berries?
Berries are okay, but I prefer meat. Potatoes.
Do you eat rocks?
No. I carve
Do you eat wood?
No.
Do you eat grass?
Hey, Poochie,
Hey,
why don't
guess
you
what?
go get him
Oh,
some
Poochie.
food?
Poochie?
Go get him
Okay.
some food.
Okay.
Poochie, right?
Looks around.
Okay. So,
Kitty.
Cat?
Kitty, is there any food around?
Which y'all had with you in the cave. By the way, I should mention that there's still a hurricane going on out here. It's
Cat?
like 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is
Cat?
like, yes.
I start picking up pieces of wood and breaking them with my bare hands.
Y'all, he's breaking wood with his bare hands. It must be something fun to do. It must be what he does for fun.
Help me drag him back to the cave.
Okay.
I'll come back out here and look for the body. Look at. No, there are no bodies here. There's nothing here. There's all but happy dreams. Let's drag it back to the cave.
Oh, I thought I was awake. Am
No,
I dreaming?
you're not
again?
awake. You're dreaming.
Oh, okay.
Come. Let's go.
It was a dream
Drag
within
him.
a dream.
They just come up
Inception.
and grab you, and they start dragging you back towards what looks to be a cave off in the distance.
I don't resist it. I just
You won't
ask,
die. Don't worry.
I ask, where are we going?
Out of the hurricane.
Okay,
Do you know any good jokes? What's your name? Wait, can I name you?
Can I hang
No.
myself with my whip?
Sorry, I already have a
Can-
name, honey.
Can I
Honey.
name you?
What's your name, honey?
Can I
Honey, what's your name?
can I name you Dirt Face?
Honey, what's
Can I
your
name
name?
you Dirt Face?
What's your name, honey?
Please, can I call you Dirt Face, please?
What's your name?
Can I call you Dirty? No, wait.
Honey, what's
Maybe-
your name?
Log Face. How about
What's
I
your
call
name?
you Log Face?
I'll tell you my name if you tell me your name.
You can call me whatever you want, I don't mind. I like nicknames.
What's her name?
You have heard her referred to a couple times as Poochie.
Okay, no, I was asking Brittany's character, but okay.
Oh, okay. Poochie, I suppose.
Yes.
That's her real. Yeah.
Do you
Yes.
don't want a muzzle for Poochie?
What's
Elders like
what's the
her.
muzzle? Can I have one?
Shh. Yes, I really
Do
wish
you have one?
I could make you one.
Do you like muzzles?
I'm gonna go
Do you want me to
leave
call you
the
Dirt
cave
Face
to
or
look for
Log
brownies.
Face?
I mean, the last time I used one, I was in a
Or
really...
Lolo?
So,
Or Dee Die.
so,
Dirter.
basically, as Skull here leaves, you and Poochie play 1 million questions.
Favorite game.
Skull.
Cat, I'm a
Give me an
dwarf. I'm
investigation
patient
check.
enough for this. Me?
No, Skull. She's
Oh,
going to look for
man.
bodies.
18 plus 6.
Yeah.
24.
So as you're going around here, you're investigating. I mean, to my knowledge, you haven't had much dealing with elves in a long time.
They are my favorite enemies, though. Well, not all of them, but some.
Most of the ones here look to be of the wood elf origin. And a lot of people here are dressed in nice outfits. Even you can tell that these are nice looking outfits. You do come across one Dragonborn, which is what you know and kind of like startles you a little bit, but yeah, they're long dead. You do come
DM
across...
question. Would it be morally unethical to take some of the scales?
Yes.
I mean, you wouldn't care, though.
I mean, you could if you really want to pry a scale off a Dragonborn. I mean, you could do it. It's the equivalent
Scale
of
mail
like
offer, dude.
it's the equivalent of like cutting the ear off of somebody, though, or harvesting body parts, because this is technically a humanoid.
But they're scary. Okay, I move on. I digress.
As you do manage to go on down for a little bit, you do actually come across a very lovely very lovely wood elven girl who looks to you, reaches her hand up like help, and collapses. Just their head goes down and smacks into the ground.
It's alive. I start dragging it back. Actually, can I make a grave for it?
A grave? You want to do a medicine check on them first?
No, that's not a good medicine. 7.
They're breathing. I mean, they're still breathing.
Okay, I'll drag it back with me.
Okay. After about 45 minutes to an hour alone with Poochie, Darren, you're contemplating hanging yourself right now. You've been asked every question you can imagine about dwarves and the world and yourself.
Cat,
You've been given 3 different nicknames in this.
I was ready to hang myself by the time she was on me and I woke up.
Yeah. After the 1 million questions time, as Poochie's asking her last questions.
Do you know any good games?
I like the quiet game.
As Skull walks in, dragging yet another person.
By the way, we never described how we looked.
Yeah, you never did. So.
Okay.
Skull, go ahead. How do you look?
Okay, I have very short, unruly brown hair. Like, shorter than this, and it's natural form.
Yeah,
okay, shorter than my hair, and very, very curly. I'm tan, and I have brownish eyes. Like, they're brown, but they're kind of hazel, but they're mostly brown. And I'm wearing a hunter's brown and green tunic with a broken antler tied into my hair.
Okay. Poochie, how do you look?
Okay, I am 3'2". I have braided, shoulder-length hair, chestnut color, with like a slingshot tucked inside of it. I have. Let me find it. I have a bunch of scars on my hand, and muddy brown clothes with pants, a long sleeve shirt, a cape thingy, the neck of which is fastened with a labradorite jewel, and brown flip-flops.
Okay.
I brought a homeless person with me.
I am wearing a gray long sleeve shirt, brown pants, black leather shoes. I am wearing chainmail on the top and bottom, but not around my head. I have a necklace with 3 teeth on them, one looking like a fang. I have a backpack with another necklace hanging out that has the holy symbol of, I don't know if they deal with God, so never mind. And also attached to this bag that I scrounged up are a bottle of ale.
Okay.
How do you look like your physical appearance?
Oh, yes, I have black hair, a medium-length beard and goatee going into it, shaved off the sideburns because fuck those. Those are lame, and the hair on top is lengthening down. I have bright green eyes, and kind of a chubby face. I'm also very muscular for the short dwarf I am.
That's what your holy symbol can look like.
Yeah.
One of those two things.
I know what it was. Yeah, but and on the holy symbol, you see a red fist.
So, we'll describe the elf you dragged in later, once I have their description.
Oh, that's the bitch I threw up on.
Yes, that is the one that's been throwing up.
Look at her. Put her in a corner, her face down.
Yes, she does not look good, by the way. Alright, any of you in here, minus Skull, proficient in medicine?
I can check.
No.
Nope.
Okay, Skull, Poochie-Foo? She doesn't look
Yes.
good. You should probably get her to one of the healers or the town or your town elder, village elder.
Okay.
Before she dies. Unfortunately,
Okay.
though, traveling in this hurricane is not a good idea because you can still hear trees breaking and branches falling. And I should say, this now little cave, which was comfortable for two gnomes, is now very uncomfortable because now you have a wood elf, who, by the way, is taller than all three of y'all, including you, and a dwarf, who, while maybe not be much taller than y'all, he's quite round.
But like hard and muscular.
Yeah, hard and muscular, but still quite round.
Yes.
So, as y'all wait out the night, storm just thrashing outside. You can hear it as it gets bad. It's eventually, Poochie, you do manage to actually fall asleep for real. Skull, you doze off later. You're already dozed off there, and you are exhausted from the eating you took on that ship. You hurt all over. You have no idea why you hurt like you do.
I've come back from brothels feeling worse than this.
You come back from brothels feeling about this bad.
Yep. So it's not bad. Well, dwarven brothels that is.
As y'all all wake up the next day, while it's still cloudy out, waves are still kind of bad. There's a little glimpse of sunlight as the storm, it seems to have pretty much passed by a little bit in the night. Y'all are now wide
I'm
awake.
talking in Gnomish. I still don't think it's a good idea to take them back.
But it'll be fun.
Well, we can't let the elf die.
Please let me keep them both. Please. Please.
Shush!
Please.
Shush!
Please.
Shush! Shh. We'll take them back.
Okay.
But on one condition.
Yes.
You have to clean up after them.
Okay.
You have to make sure that they're fed and watered.
Okay. It's just like having a real pet.
You're a gnome. You can have a real pet at any time.
None of them like me. None of them
Okay,
like
try
me.
not to squeeze this one too hard.
Okay. Squeezes.
Okay, you look after the dwarf, and I'll see to the unconscious elf.
Okay. Dirt face! Squeeze.
Am I woken up?
The snow just comes up and squeezes you, and it's like a feather trying to squeeze an elephant.
I feel so good having her not bother me for a moment.
I shoot death glares at I forget Brittany's character's name.
Skull.
Skull. I shoot death glares at Skull.
I
And
shrug.
look down at this pet I have adopted By
Dirtface,
force.
I'll take care of you. Don't worry, it's all gonna be
Hey,
okay.
I'm pretty hungry. Can you find me some food?
Yeah. What do you eat? Wood? Dirt?
No?
Trees?
Do you have berries?
Leaves? Do you eat grass?
Do you have berries?
Do you like rocks?
No.
Do you like
Coco, he eats berries. Go get the berries.
Okay,
Don't let me sit
okay.
outside.
Goes to get berries.
You get your little sack of berries as you pull them out, and you just start feeding him like you would a squirrel.
Do you like this dirt face?
Yeah. No. No.
You don't know what these berries are, but they don't taste good, but they're food.
Oh, can I start feeding him like this? Like I'm feeding like something at a petting zoo?
Yes. Yeah.
Dirt face. Dirt face.
I give funny faces towards Skull, but I go with it because this is my only chance of getting food.
As y'all eat a very lovely berry breakfast, as y'all now proceed outside, now able
A very breakfast.
to see the full damage done. You can see half the ship is laid up on a reef right now.
Is there any gold still in the ship?
Put it this way, when it hit the reef, it ripped the bottom off the ship. This is
Oh,
like...
The top half of the
The
ship.
top half is stuck on the reef. God
Hey,
knows
hey.
where the rest is.
Scoo? Can you swim?
Who's he talking to?
You.
Wait.
Let's go.
Scoo. Can you swim?
Yes?
I can swim.
Now, I
Can you
Do you
swim
want to
down
go
there?
swimming, dirt face?
I should state that there are still like 10 to 15 foot waves. It's still very bad seas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm still willing to risk her. Can you swim? No, wait, I'm kidding.
Do you like swimming, dirt face?
No, I do
Do you
not.
want to go swimming with me?
Nope.
Do you
No.
want to play a game?
Coco, we need to
are
take the
you
elf back. You have to
Okay.
you have to
okay?
you have to make the dwarf a home. Remember, you have to build one.
Okay.
Build me a big one, bigger than for you guys, because I'm big.
Dwarf, what's your name again?
I am Darren.
Darren, can you help
Darren
me
the dwarf.
carry your can you help me carry your friend?
Sure. Don't worry, I'll carry her by myself.
Okay.
It's okay, dirt face. I can help.
As
I
you
prefer
pick
you.
up the elf, Poochie comes over and is just like holding her foot. Now,
You're very helpful, Fuchi. Good job.
It's so soft.
Gucci.
now, from where y'all are at currently, back to your home is about a 2-day walk. Over rough,
Okay.
overgrown
I am
forest terrain.
proficient in forests.
Then
I have favorite terrain.
you suffer no disadvantage.
No, Cat, your party doesn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You still get slowed down because he's carrying an elf.
Cat,
True.
I have +6 strength in athletics.
Okay. I'm trying to maneuver them around like previous hunting traps, and at the same time trying to keep an eye out for where the heck the rest of our party went.
Before you leave the beach, Darren, you take one more good look at the ocean behind you. The bodies of probably a good 30 or 40 people on the shore right now. You can look out in the ocean. It does look like little corks out there of more people still floating in the water. Whether they be alive or dead, you have no idea.
And my god doesn't care.
As you all continue on your little walk, this forest is like none you've ever seen before. Well, I take that back. It is. Early in your military career, you would probably have been in one of the campaigns against the orcs. War bands that came from the north, and going into the unexplored territories, the woods are like this. They're overgrown, they're not taken care of, and y'all start off your couple of day hike back to the village.
So, guys, where are we going?
Home.
Very specific.
You'll
thank
like
you.
it, Dirt Face. Don't worry.
I forget Brady's character's name again.
Skull.
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 Okay, sure, yeah.
It's very specific. And so, thank you.
You don't know this land. What would it matter to you?
I just want to know what I'm getting into.
Where are you from, Dirt Face? What's it like over there?
1 minute, I'll answer your questions. In 1 minute, I need to talk to your friend here. Okay?
Okay.
So,
Mm.
I would like to know if there are any rules or customs that
Dirt Face, what's your favorite color?
Coco,
Maroon.
silent game.
Okay.
Rules or customs?
that I can't break. I don't want to offend the people that are taking me in for a bit.
Respect elders. Elder comes first. Seer comes second. Everybody's underneath. We don't like outsiders. So tread lightly. We're just trying to make sure your friend doesn't die and you don't starve to death out here.
Thank you.
I already won this game like 15 times.
Oh, so good.
Are you proud of me, Sko?
Very proud. Your mom and your dad and the entire village is going to be so proud of you when we go back.
Which mom?
All of them.
Which dad?
All of them.
I pull Sko to the side for a second.
Yep.
And I say, how did you get stuck with the job of controlling the village idiot?
Shh, she's sensitive. The elder wanted us to go out on a hunting party. We got separated by the storm. We don't know where the others are, but they can get back home safely.
Okay, but how did you get stuck with her?
She needs experience.
I feel like she isn't an experience.
We accept her for who she is. She's a good girl. Very obedient. Very kind. Very annoying. But we accept her for who she is.
Back in my
Okay.
home, that would have been beaten out of her in 5 minutes.
Well, this is not your home.
I know. That's good.
Okay, Coco, run along. Show us the way. You know the way back home. Sniff it out.
Okay. I think... It's that way, I think.
She points back to where y'all came.
I tell her, close your eyes. Her hand is still outstretched. I turn her in the right direction.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay,
Go.
run.
Her
Yes.
eyes still closed.
Open your eyes.
Ah,
You barely avoid a tree.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
What is her intelligence at? Can I please know what your intelligence is?
User joined your channel.
10?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's not her intelligence you need to worry about.
Her wisdom?
Yeah.
What is it?
6.
No.
What's your strong suit?
Charisma.
Is it really?
Okay. You have to tell the elders that we need to let these nice people in.
Okay. Wait, I thought this was a secret.
This is a secret, but if they find out... Okay. I start leaning. I continuously lead them.
The next day and a half or so, y'all eating meager berries occasionally. We do find the one trap filled with a rabbit. What Skull here just completely carves up for all of you.
My speciality,
Yes.
Yum.
trapping.
And Poochie tries to feed to you raw.
User left your
No, Poochie.
Poochie, cook.
Okay.
Don't go near the fire, but cook.
Aww. But it's so pretty.
Is she
No.
basically a moth?
As y'all continue your little walk, as y'all start getting close,
User joined your channel.
perception checks, all of you.
Oh, wow.
12,
14.
14.
1 second. 10.
10. Gucci, you and Skull knows it first. The beautiful, beautiful smell of cooking food. You can smell the village now. And you know what? It's the way you've been smelling the whole time. Dan, it takes a little while before you start smelling a smell you actually somewhat used to, the smell of smoke and wood burning. As now you get to this part of the forest, which actually looks like it's been taken care of.
My stomach starts growling.
Footpaths and stuff. Yes.
Oh, food. Oh my god, that smells like meat. I really need meat right now.
Costco, we're almost home. I
Did you
found
know-
the way with my nose.
You did. You did. Good job.
Thank you. Dirt face. Such a good pet. Touches face.
It's like ASMR, Jesus.
I squint my face, give a meager smile, and go, yeah.
Takes y'all a few minutes. Are y'all walking straight into the village?
I stealth and I say, Poochie, hide.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
hide and still walk towards the village.
Okay.
Now, y'all would know that to a degree, while y'all do love your seclusion and stuff, to your knowledge, there's no reason for the gnomes to hate the dwarves or the elves.
Except for the blood elves.
Except for the blood elves, what you yourself know that not many people here know this. Not many people even believe you about them. Because you're so far removed.
Okay. 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 Let's go. Let's go, Poochie.
Let's
Show the
go.
way.
Let's go. Okay.
Y'all walk on in.
It's that way.
As y'all follow
We
her,
can see it.
as you walk into the village, Darren, you're carrying this elf. As you walk in, flanked by 2 gnomes, you see a lot of looks just shot up towards you. You can see now what looks to be some guards around the camp. It itself, surprisingly, this village, it's not that small. It's probably less than 200 houses. Most of them are dirt huts with like thatch roofs. But there's probably about 300 to 200 gnomes here. And there are guards who do have bows and crude weapons and stuff, who just walk up to you and just look up at you, even though you're only like a foot taller than most of them. One of the guards you recognize is the head guard of the village, Dragon. Walks up to you, Skull. You're back a week early.
What?
You're back a week early. And
Well,
you have
we kind of have to stop that one from dying. You had a what?
You have a dwarf.
I have a
And-
yes. I have a dwarf.
It's my pet. His name is Dirt
She
Face.
didn't die.
Why
No.
would I die? Don't worry. I'll
And we're
protect
happy for her
everybody.
safety.
Poochie, why don't you go to the center of town and play a musical for all of us?
Okay. I'd love to. Do you want me to play drum or lyre this time?
Liar.
But I wanted to play
Actually, I think the drums are less disruptive.
Then play the drums.
Okay.
Skull. Elder's building.
Yes.
I'll follow. He's just looking
Sir?
straight up at you this whole time, by the way.
Sir?
Oh, this was
I say
all
common.
Gnomish.
I know. I say in common, sir.
He answers you back, yes.
The elf I carry, we don't know who she is, but she's injured. That's why we were brought back here.
I see.
Would you have to discuss with your elders first if you would tend to her, or can someone tend to her now?
Leave her here. I'll get her taken to the healers.
On the grass.
Yes, just lay her on the ground.
We have to get to the healer. We have to get to the elder. We can't keep them waiting. Him.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I put her down.
You put her down. You see a few gnomes come up, grab her, and start dragging her off to you don't know where.
Careful, please.
As you are taken to this hut. It's the biggest hut in the city. But it's still, it fits probably a good 10 gnomes in here at one time. It's like a little fire in the middle, a little hole for the stuff to come out in the center. You can see sitting in front of it, Indian style, almost meditating. As y'all walk in, it's Dragon and Skull walk in, and you have to bend over to kind of get in.
Can I, walking in, bow
Yeah.
the elders?
There's only one elder. As y'all
Bow
walk
to the
in,
elder.
you see in front of you this little gnome. And when I mean little, I mean he is about 2 foot 11 inches tall.
He's a toddler, basically.
His beard is probably about 6 feet long.
Can I bow to him?
You can. His eyes are shut. And you notice in the thing, he almost gets like leathery, like older, like leathery kind of skin,
Sir, I must say, I love your beard.
A dwarf? Dwarves have not been seen for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Skull,
Elder.
sit down.
Yeah, okay.
Leave us. Mr. Dwarf, please have a seat.
Yes, sir.
Dragon.
I sit Indian style again. Like him.
Dragon. Get bent and bottom. He just told Dragon to get Bimp and Nodden.
Okay.
I hope to God I'm saying that name right. So, Skull, how was the trapping? He's still got his eyes closed by this point, by the way.
Trapping went well. We found a ship that was wrecked off the coast.
It is where you found this one and the other one.
Yes.
It's been foreseen.
Okay.
Your friend is being well taken care of. Darren,
Yeah.
Front?
please. As he now reaches into the fire, reaches by the fire and pulls out a great big long pipe. Takes a big drag off of it, blows it out. As he blows it out, all these little creatures and stuff are formed in the smoke. They go running off. Where is Poochie's Skull?
Poochie is playing the drums.
Good. It's around this time that you see this female gnome walk in. Her herself is more of a normal height, about 3 foot something. You really can't make it out. She does walk a little hunched over. As she walks in, she has long white hair almost down to her butt. But, Darren, that's not what catches you. Her eyes are milky white. As she looks to Skull, nods, and then looks to you. So, this is the one I have foreseen.
She's talking to you.
Me?
Yes. I have
Are you the
foreseen
seer?
young man. As
Have
she
you?
takes a little thing of water and spills it on the ground. As you can now see the first time, it looks like the elder roll his eyes as she takes mud and puts it on your forehead and your cheeks. You are Dirtface.
Okay, at that point I burst into laughter.
You are Darren. Dwarf from the Dwarven Empires. Currently working aboard the ship. Was working aboard the ship, the Mary Dawn.
Did you curse me to have to deal with that dirt face one?
No, I do not curse. I am
Okay.
actually a seer. I see where none cannot. I see where all can.
Okay. Wait, what else did you see about me?
Your hands, please.
I give the elder a look.
He
Like,
gives you a
like
nod.
okay. I don't know why I trust him. I reach my hand out.
She grabs your hands with strength you would never think this nun would have. As her life force is amazing. As you watch now, she's starting to levitate off the ground. Her hair is just, it's like there's no gravity around her. Her hair is just going out all directions as she starts almost vibrating. There
I feel like
dwarf.
I
You will
feel.
steal two from this place, who were never meant to be here. You will cross a void that was never meant to be crossed. You will find more than you ever dreamed. You will purify more. You will die alone and sad. Great offers you have been given. Great offers you will receive. You are meant to be here. As she opens her eyes, you can see what looks like just you can looking into her eyes. You can just see people running and fighting. You can see a ship sailing across open ocean. You can see in front of you yourself walking in the woods with two gnomes behind you.
Cat.
And it's in that second she lets go of your hands and floats back to the ground.
I look at Skull. I feel like I got secondhand high from whatever the hell he was smoking.
Mm. Mm.
She walks over. She takes the pipe and takes another long drag off of it.
What is that, may I ask?
'Tis long bottom leaf.
What does it do?
Skull, would you like some?
No.
What is long bottom leaf?
It is a leaf that grows from the ground. When taken and dried and put into the pipe, it gives you a euphoria to see through the worlds.
That sounds interesting.
Surely you should know about stuff like this. You are a follower of... Your deity has told you, has he not?
Of?
It's the way we communicate.
I communicate through a prayer.
Last I'd seen a dwarf, or heard of dwarves, they communicate with their gods by licking stones and clicking them together.
You must have met some really old dwarves.
Well, that was in the Second Age, the 3000th year last we saw any.
We're a lot more advanced now. May I try some of that leaf? If that's okay.
They hand you it. Go ahead and take a drag.
I take a drag.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw here.
Oh boy. Okay. 12 plus my constitution. 1 second. Is my constitution good? It is. Plus 3. Okay. 15.
Yeah. This is tobacco. Quite literally, it's just tobacco.
God damn it.
Pretty
I thought you put weed.
No. You take a drag off. It's like, we must meet with the other elder, or the other people of the village, and discuss what to do with them. So you see now this older, very short gnome gets up. He's got a little walking stick carved from a beautiful root from a tree. She walks up to you. Someone of your stature could be very well useful around here.
I could.
Skull, see that our guests are taken care of.
Yes.
And where is your party at?
I don't know. We were separated from them when the storm hit.
Great. Tell Dragon to send a small scouting party out to find them. Meanwhile,
Okay.
find accommodations for this kind sir.
Yes. Am I talking to the elder?
Yes, you are.
Yes, elder.
His name is, you would either call him Wise One. It's, just to give you an idea, his nickname is the Wise One. Or his actual name is Urki.
Don't call that though.
Yes, wise one.
I bow and say, thank you, Elder.
It's a pleasure to meet you, dwarf.
You too.
Y'all walk on
I
out.
speed walk.
You speed walk on out.
And okay, when we're out, I go, Sko, how did I do?
He didn't kill you. I didn't think he would, but let's not get to that point. I don't like authority.
I thought it went pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
I think he seemed to like me. Wow. I'm so charming. I'm so great at this.
I guess you can stay in my house for now. I need to talk to Dragon. Dragon.
Okay, Kat.
Yes.
At this point, I'm gonna go into her house, sit down in a meditative stance, and pray to my God, asking him what to do.
Okay. She go to her house. The house itself is very well unkept. I mean, you can tell this person spends most of their time in the woods and not in this house. The house itself, as you walk in, has a little fire pit in the center, which you have to step over top of. You can't step around. There's just not enough room. And there are 2 beds on each side of the thing. And these beds stop.
Neither big enough for a dwarf.
Width-wise, I mean, only like that much of you is hanging off on the side. Lengthwise, I mean, they're 3-foot-long beds.
I mean, if I push them both together.
Oh, no, there's no pushing. These are attached to the walls. These are, like, built into the side of these little mud huts.
I sleep on the floor.
There is no room in the floor unless you are laying across the fire. Think of this as like a 10-foot square hut.
So, Kat, I sit on the bed, like, back against the wall. I'm gonna call it back on my... I sit on the wall, so I say on the bed, back against the wall, tip my head back and fall asleep like that.
Okay.
No, not fall asleep, not fall asleep. I start meditating to my god, asking him what I can do to get out of here.
Okay.
Am I still drumming?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You do at this point. You do see the wood elf. The healers are. Welcome back. The healers do seem to be giving her herbs and stuff. You can see as they're taking this herb mixture, and it looks unappetizing, and they're giving it to her. You can see as they're pouring down some kind of liquid into her, trying to heal her up and all this. As you watch this, one of the actual druidic priests that live in the area actually does come and do a couple things to her, and she does seem to be a little better. Welcome back, Shadow, by the way. Skull, as you walk out and find Dragon, you inform him what's going on. He gets a group of scouts together and sends it back to where y'all last saw the party at. Yeah. And with all of y'all settling in, you playing the drums, Poochie, Skull, you, I'm assuming probably getting some food right now. No, it's been a very short session for introduction session, but I'm actually going to go ahead and end it here.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough?
Nice bubble, Shadow.
Yes.
You jinxed it.
So, that was a pretty fun session, guys.
I'm going to kill her character.
What, Texas?
Yes.
But she loves you.
I know. You love me, but it's not reciprocated. I'm going to make you a muzzle.
My heart is broken.
Don't worry, don't
Nobody's
worry.
ever made her something before. It'll just make her love you more.
I know, however, I'm fine with touch, but I'm not fine with hey, what's your favorite color? What's your second favorite color? What's your third favorite color? What's your fourth favorite color? What's your fifth favorite color?
I need to know these things.
And of course, Skull, at this point, they're like the crickets. You don't want to get these
Cat?
questions.
Cat, I think I gave her an idea, because she didn't do that.
Anyway, we'll go ahead and end the stream there. Thank you all for watching. We should be back. I'm going to go ahead and say sometime, hopefully next week, if everybody can make it. And that's if everyone can make it, because I need the fourth player badly. So, nice bubble, Shadow.
I'm trying to get it to go back. Yeah.
So, thank all of y'all. It's been an amazing session. I look forward to more, and this is going to be very fun. So, good night.
Good night.